pleasure to meet y'all at last. Or you know what? It's the complete opposite of that. No pleasure to meet anybody around here, because I am not at all in any kind of mood whatsoever. Anything that's relative to good. Because you know what? We got ourselves not one, but 2 new films out there to talk about. Especially because I had decided to go ahead and waste my time on it. The Crow 3 and The Crow 4. So, I don't even know where to begin here. So, at this point, let's just go ahead and say, for something like this, or for both of these kinds of films out there, being sequels to The Crow City of Angels from 1996, and of course The Crow from 94, like, what could you possibly expect from something this bad? Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and briefly talk a bit about them. I'm going to start with The Crow 3, pretty much. It's basically the sequel to The Crow City of Angels, but once again, things are different. It has Eric Mabius playing the main character, but it also does star the likes of other actors out there like Kirsten Dunst, but for, of course, many of whom were famous. And of course, well, I pretty much have no other reason to talk about it other than the fact that, well, it of course flopped severely. It received a Rotten Tomatoes ratings of 20%, and of course, has no reason to really exist, pretty much. I would not say that anything pretty much would be worth it. I am of course a seeker, and I'm more than willing to do a lot for anybody out there, but this is quite a big magnitude on all too many occasions here. So you know what? Let's go ahead and just move on to The Crow 4. Released in 2005. 11 years after the first. 9 years after the sequel became a bad movie entirely. I really did like City of Angels though. You gotta admit that. It was likable somehow, especially for the famous "Take me" moment at the end. So, that right there was just incredible. But did we see anything like that in The Crow 4? Well, no. Just no. For something like this, I'm at least mentioning these things so y'all can stay away from them. As a seeker who apparently tries to love everything, I really gotta say, these are some of the moments here. Both of these films, The Crow 3 and The Crow 4, not at all worth it. Not at all worth any of your time right here. So, at this moment, I really gotta say, after watching both of these, I feel like I've done so much other than just, well, wasted my time at this point. So, that right there is just gonna be the end. The end of all things related to that. So, I'm going to just have to shut this whole part down right here. But at least I'm going to go back with 1 episode a day, pretty much. Unless, of course, I'd have to go back to marathoning again. But until that happens, well, if you want to see more go down on my channel, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.